Yo, when a white man say it's time for a revolution, well, you know this shit serious.
Fuck a job, fuck money, fuck capitalism, and fuck you bootlickers who don't understand that this is not how we're supposed to live. Society should not be functioning like this, and it's not okay. They're stripping the middle class away. The wealth disparity is becoming greater and greater. Do you know that this average CEO in America makes 300 times what its working employee makes? That means you would have to work for 300 years to make what your CEO makes in 1 year. Does that seem fair to you? No, it's not okay. Prices are going higher and higher than ever. Insurance is higher than ever. We don't have public transportation. Our tax dollars are going to... We don't have affordable health care. We don't have livable wages. This is not okay. We need to take the fucking power back. We need to have a revolution. I'm not talking about violence, but we can go on strike. We can strip the wealth of their money because we make the money for them. Us, the working class, is the production of their money. We make their money for them. And if a majority of us don't go to work for 3 days, or if we don't pay taxes, then dog, we will get our demands met. We will get the life that we're supposed to have. We will have a sustainable work life. We'll have work-life balance. We won't have to work fucking 5 days a week and only get 2 days to live. Like, this is not okay, bro. Please tell me you guys agree.
What's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Dope back with another video. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you go to ubuntuapparel.com, man. As you see behind me, man, I make my own clothing, man. This is how y'all can help me with this journey. Also, if you're on YouTube, just go right below, click the button, and you can order from there. Also, double salute to my monthly subscribers, okay? My subscriptions, monthly subscribers, thank y'all so much. Now, if you paid attention to the video I just showed you, okay? But when a white man say it's time for a revolution, but you know this shit done hit the fan. And it's going according to plan. Like I say, double salute to all the white people out there who finally realizing that we're all under the same dictatorship. Not the ones who still prejudice or whatever, or feel away because of skin color. Ain't shit you can do about them. Ain't nothing they can do about themselves. But the ones who finally see that this shit was all a scam. You got to understand, it's been like this. It's been kings, queens, and then the peasants. And the kings and queens allow certain men to have the horses and the jewelry and money to go travel and conquer and fuck up other people's lands and lives. Nothing has changed. Nothing has changed. You got people knocking on people's doors because they've put on the internet and talked about is ain't real. Put that together. Take the ain't out. When they talked about is ain't real, take the ain't out, and you know who I'm talking about. When they talk about them, because that's who's running this motherfucker, a bitch will knock on your door and question you about something that you posted, and it's supposed to be of freedom of speech. Get the fuck off my porch. But this is how naive people have become. You got people that's under the title of I have a job will go knock on the person's door because they've texted about some shit that they don't want people to know about. Man, fuck that, man. Understand what is going on. We all have the same fucking dictator. And this is just people who want control of our lives, bro. You go to China. It's this girl who does videos and she speaks and shows all her, all her documents and shit. She make $30,000 a year, which is more like upper middle class in China. Her rent is $550 a month, and her employer or whoever she works for pays half of that. That's one of the amenities. Okay. America is just one of these countries that don't give a fuck about nobody. All that voting, when I used to talk about voting years ago, people used to say, oh, you don't vote. Oh, you this. It doesn't change anything, man. Get that through your fucking head. You got to be crazy, man, to go vote for another man with dick and balls between his legs to govern your life. Who came up with this shit? Man, Donald Trump, the last of your worries. He's just a person that carry out orders. He has no power. He's just someone you can point a finger at. That's it. I told y'all about the 13 families, the 13 colonies, the Arsenis, the Borgises. We talking about families who have 2 and 3 popes that was born in their family. Fake popes, because they're not real. All that is a bunch of crap. Y'all better start opening your eyes to this shit, man. Y'all better start opening your eyes to this crap, bro. All this voting and thinking that shit gonna save your life and thinking, man, you got kids. That's why I say it's crazy that a child could come out of you, but yet you have no control over that child. Because you can't abuse this, you can't do this and do that, but they're doing it. When your child go to school, what you think they're doing to their brain? They're scrambling their brain, putting them under hypnosis so that they can convert, so they can be later on in life be controlled. They don't know nothing. And we give them our kids, and because we got to work, we got to go do other things. This whole system is a scam. The life expectancy now is what, 65, 67. If you get your 401k years early, they penalize you, and hopefully you make it to 65 because the food won't allow you to make it that far. All this is a setup. No matter how much money you got, and no matter how much we think money is meaning to us, you got to have workers. All of us are slaves. I don't give a fuck what color you are. You are a slave. If you work for a corporation, if you give up your time in exchange for fake money, you are a slave. And we're all subject to this shit because we're all not coming to the realization of who our enemy is. It's not me. It's not you. You have to understand, bro. This shit is crazy. Everything is going up. Food is going up. Insurance is going up. Why? Because money is like a lever. They raise that shit accordingly to keep you with a job. What does a job stand for? Just above broke. You literally work to make money and give it back to them every motherfucking 30 days for the rest of your life. Who came up with this construct? In other countries, you live comfortably. They've lied to us and made us think these other countries were third world countries. No, nigga. This motherfucker here is hell. The food here, I've seen where a guy had a McDonald's burger for months, and that shit looked like they just made it. And in Japan, there was another guy that was on like a Zoom call. He had his for 1 month. That shit was molded, gray. He said it smelled. Man, you got people here with hamburgers from McDonald's and shit for 10 years. Look like they just made it. These people are deliberately doing this to us. If they selling 1.6 million burgers a day, there's not enough fucking cows. We're talking about one joint. You know how many joints around here sell burgers? Those aren't burgers. Them ain't hamburgers. I'm sorry to tell you. So what I'm trying to tell you is this, bro. Wake the fuck up, bro. America is a slave camp, is a prison. America is just a testing ground. No one cares. The politicians don't give a fuck. School systems don't care. They strategically distribute money in certain ways to keep us just above broke. It's like, come on, bro. All the red tape. Even if you had an invention, there's going to be some red tape. There's always going to be some shit that you can and can't fucking do, but they can do it. Wake up, people. This ain't got nothing to do with religion. Not a damn thing. This is man. I say that all the time because I want y'all to get off the religion. Stop thinking God gonna come help you when he gave you everything you need to get off your ass. The only problem is they got you here. Because the very people that taught you what you know are the very people that's oppressing you. Never teach or never educate the people you want to dominate. Remember that. So don't think their education gonna save you. Don't think the shit they teach you, they'll never teach you any of this shit. And as you see, they're trying to stop you from even speaking about the truth. Why do you think they take the most dumbed down person and make them the biggest influencer to make all these kids want to be like them? When there's people that can teach us how to be better, that could teach us how to eat healthier, could teach us this type of shit. But I keep trying to tell y'all, you can never have a successful functioning society when there's a group of people that benefits from destroying that. Get your head out your ass, man. Y'all my people. I love y'all. And this is a hard talk. Get your head out your ass, man. Stop being hatred towards people no matter what color they are. Unless they assholes or unless they so indoctrinated with this brainwashing, then you're going to have to handle their ass. But for the most part, if you have a conscience, understand these people are under a spell. Be that chosen one. Be cautious because those same people, you might have to hurt their ass, but just have an understanding. Before you judge them, They just been programmed to do and be who they are. And it's other people like me and you that know the better, that know the difference. That's all I'm saying. So listen, man, put your own comments on the bottom of this video. I've been loving those comments. We all have. This is a community. We need to start teaching each other. I'm using my platform for us to come together, talk about things, you know, tough topics, but more importantly, to come to the realization that this life that they've told us and given us is not what it is. It's all a lie. And it's time we find out the fucking truth. Stop feeding your children all that bull. Go to your pantry. The Oreos, oodles and noodles and all that bullshit. Throw that shit away. Do not, and I don't care if these children cry. I don't give a damn if they get mad. They don't know no better. Okay? Throw all that shit out your pantry. Understand those earbuds. Get the ones with the wire, if anything. You don't want that phone to your head as much as possible. Keep that shit away from your head. Keep them earbuds out their ears. These people don't care, bro. And it's sad, man. When I think about this shit, it blows my mind that a group of people can be that fucking demonic and hateful. But it's true. Listen, man, it's your boy Papa Duck. Made this fun video. Thank y'all so much. I do appreciate y'all allowing me to be heard. And I just try to come with love. Like, I just, I always try to come with love and not on the other crowd. But for the most part, it's a beautiful day. You know what I'm saying? Be thankful you're above ground. Use your time wisely. You don't know how long you're here. You don't know none of this shit. You don't know where you're going when you leave here. But you do know one thing. The bullshit that they taught us, somebody lying. And this ain't got nothing to do with religion. Nothing to do with God. It does, but it don't. It's just one of the things they use to keep us dumb, deaf, and blind and under this spell. Okay? Know the difference. It's your boy Papa Doug. I love y'all. Like I tell you all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. Love. I'll get with y'all on the next one.